I felt
Did
some
you
way.
ever watch Maradona play before?
Yes, I watched him play in the 1994 World Cup before he was asked to go home.
Oh, okay, no, that one.
No, I didn't watch him play in '86.
No.
Okay, so let me put it this way: I've watched a repeat of those matches,
Okay.
but I didn't watch them live when they were
Oh.
happening. So I mean, I've watched his, exploits in 1986. When he took on the whole
That's right.
world and won the World Cup for Argentina, and I watched the '82 highlights where he got injured, and I think he got a red card in the quarterfinals, and his team realized that they're going to be knocked out in the semifinals.
They even announced it with him out.
Yeah, that was the end. Yeah, I watched those games, but I didn't watch him live until '94.
It makes you wonder what makes some people become so gifted. Because you can train for 2 lifetimes and you may never get anywhere near him. And it is what he did in Napoli for me, that is even bigger than what he did with Argentina.
Yeah.
And when he took a sleepy town and made it, put it on the world map just because of soccer. And amazing talent. And whilst we mourn him, we also rejoice that because of him, his inspiration has created the lives of Messi, Ronaldo, Cristiano, and things like that. And I think we would miss Maradona. I would miss his. There are little skills he will show at times. And that makes you, if you play soccer before, it makes you open your mouth because you have never thought that thing was possible. And may his incredible soul rest in peace. And it is up to the rest of us to see how best we can also shine in the little corners that God has placed us. I'm still getting used to my environment here.
Yes, lots of things have changed.
Yeah. So we deserve. I think once again, I wish we could open it up as a tourist attraction.
Well, we leave it like that. I wish same too, but we will leave it like that. And
so that they can come and see mischief at work. I mean, they will see.
They see all the mischief we've been playing in here.
Yeah. Well, listen. This weekend on Sunday, I am streaming one of my plays, Rejected.
Oh, okay.
At 6:30, at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
And so, I'm just inviting the general public. Join us.
Sure.
At 6 p.m. on Sunday for Rejected. Winston will give you a bit of the details after I've read.
Sure.
Winston, we all want to live longer and fuller lives. And yet, too many of us keep lifestyles and make choices that are guaranteed to cut our lives short. So this morning, I bring you 10 ways you can add years to your life. And maybe if there's time, I'll add the bonus to make it 11.
Sure.
These are simple but proven ways that can add quite a lot of quality to your life. Here we go. Number 1, be content. The Bible says godliness with contentment is great gain. Contentment is what gives you permission to enjoy the blessings you have and the goodness that comes your way. Without contentment, you can have the best of anything and still be unhappy and stressed. Learn to be content and you increase your chances of living longer and happier. Oscar Wilde said, quote, "True contentment is not having everything, but in being satisfied with everything you have," end of quote. Charles Spurgeon also said, quote, If you are not content with what you have, you will not be satisfied if it were doubled," end of quote. And Epicurus said, quote, "He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing." Number 2, simplify your life. Confucius said, quote, "Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated," end of quote. The pace of life in our time is hectic and stressful. Stress is one of the very common causes of death in these times. The antidote to the fast pace and the hectic life is to simplify your life. You can do with less and even be happier. You can cut out a lot of things from your life and have a more fulfilled life. Henry David Thoreau said, quote, As you simplify your life, the laws of the universe will be simpler. Solitude will not be solitude. Poverty will not be poverty, nor weakness, weakness. End of quote. Number 3, forgive. The good thing with forgiveness is that it benefits the one forgiven, that is the forgiver, more than the forgiven. Unfortunately, many of us get it wrong. We hold on to unforgiveness, and it destroys us instead of doing us any good. It has been said that holding on to unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting your enemy to die from it. And that quote has been attributed to Nelson Mandela. It is indeed good medicine. It does not work that way. That's taking poison and expecting your enemy to die. And it takes something out of your life. Number 4, nurture your primary relationships. The lockdown, oh, by the way, this morning I heard you read some fantastic tribute a wife was giving the husband at Ecobank on the birthday. And I was hoping that you and George were inspired.
Oh, we've been inspired.
You've been inspired.
Particularly George. He needs that.
All right. So one day I would hear it something read like that for you.
Sure.
May it happen soon.
Amen.
Number 4, nurture your primary relationships. The lockdown that government imposed during the COVID-19 pandemic taught many of us a lesson. There were those who flourished during the lockdown and for whom the lockdown was a huge blessing. And then there are those for whom every day of the lockdown was hell. It turns out that those who had a history of nurturing their primary relationships, that is, the relationship with their spouses and their children, had a great time during the lockdown. For them, the lifting of the lockdown came too soon. But those who had neglected their primary relationships almost lost their minds during the lockdown. The fact is, nurturing your primary relationship is enabling, empowering, and healing. Indeed, you can say it is good medicine that can add years to your life. Number 5, eat healthy. There is a statement we should all commit to memory and repeat to ourselves on a regular basis, and it is this: make your food your medicine, and make your food your medicine, or you would make your medicine your food. Maintaining healthy eating habits and good diet add years to life. There is a proverb that says, quote, when diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When diet is correct, medicine is of no need. End of quote. Number 6, exercise. Regular exercise is vital, especially in these stressful times, and it does not have to be anything fancy. Just walking can do wonders for you if you are regular with it. Find a way of building regular exercises into your weekly routine, and you will be rewarded handsomely with a better state of health. And if you say you are too busy to exercise, you should remember that someone busier than you is working out right now. So, what excuse do you have? Number 7, get a good sleep at night. Many of us are not getting enough sleep. It is recommended that we aim for 6 to 7 hours of sleep every night, but many of us are getting much less. We are kept awake by social media and other distractions that add nothing to our lives, and yet we devote precious time to them and wonder why we don't feel too bright in the morning. The time you sleep at night is when the body does its repairs and maintenance, and when you do not sleep at night, you keep your body in this repair. Number 8, put in a decent day's work. Theodore Roosevelt said, quote, far and away the best prize that life has to offer is a chance to work hard at work worth doing. End of quote. Work is health and life. Anyone who works hard does himself a favor because he's adding years to his life. The lazy and the idle just shorten their lives. Anne Frank said, quote, laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. End of quote. There is a secret hidden from many, and it is this: putting in a decent day's work every day is the key to a happy and fulfilled life. And the bonus, it adds years to your life as well. Number 9, having a relationship with God. A relationship with God brings peace of mind and harmony all around you and contributes greatly to living longer and living better. We all need to explore ways of developing and deepening our relationship with our Maker. And we can be sure that we would add years to our lives if we are able to do it. Number 10, practicing gratitude and staying positive. It is amazing that such a little practice like finding things to be grateful for every day and staying positive, no matter what, can have such a huge effect on your well-being and on your health and add years to your life. We need to learn to be grateful for even the little things in our lives, or we will lose them. Whatever we take for granted is taken away from us, whether it be health, money, relationship, or career. Create a habit of gratitude, and you would experience a better world. And the bonus for the morning. 11, laugh and smile often. Cultivate a sense of humor. Lord Byron said, quote, always laugh when you can. It is cheap medicine. End of quote. And a Jewish proverb says, quote, as soup is to the body, so laughter is to the soul. End of quote. Any day you go without laughing or smiling is a wasted day. And too many of such days will shorten your life. So be on the lookout always for the lighter and brighter side of anything and everything. And the bonus is, when you laugh, the world laughs with you. And when you smile, the world also smiles with you.
Interesting. When you laugh, the
world
world
will
laughs
laugh with you.
with you. And when you smile,
Haven't you realized that when you enter a room and you put a smile on your face,
yeah,
somebody will smile back?
exactly.
You frown too, somebody will meet you with a better frown.
Exactly. Yeah, because we'll be asking why. I mean, why should you just enter and
Yeah,
come with a frown? It means that
exactly, yeah.
I shouldn't also welcome you. But
No.
when you walking with a smile,
Yeah.
I am forced to smile at you.
Yes, at least you disarm me,
Exactly.
you know, and it's a wonderful medicine for us.
That's true. That's true. I like that.
That's why you bring a smile to my face every time. Especially, I love the days when you go back to school. You
those
know,
days.
and you show us how well educated you are.
We're trying small.
And then just when we think, oh, the guy is well educated, then you come here and you become naughty, and then we say, oh, he's just like us too.
We're the same. That's what they say.
But keep up the good work.
Thank you very, very much, Uncle Ebo White, with food for thought. So now you know what to do to add some extra years to your life. Have a relationship with God. You should be practicing gratitude and always stay positive. Now, get a good sleep at night. Between 6 and 7 hours, put in a decent day's work. Exercise, even if it's just walking. It's very, very important you exercise. And also eat healthy and always ensure that you nurture your relationship with those who matter to you. And learn to forgive. Forgiveness is very, very good.